So welcome everyone to a meditation based on lesson 38 in A Course in Miracles. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. This lesson is one of my favourites and it has many uses. So to start with, let's just relax. It might seem like we're relaxing our body, but we're really relaxing our mind. Just let everything go in your mind. Just feel this effortless, spacious peace. Just feel like you're dropping from the surface of the ocean where the waves are just small and lapping, but you're just going to drop down into this really deep ocean. And as you drop, you're going to become aware of this stillness that is at the bottom, where there's no wind, no waves. It's just really, really quiet. And just feel yourself sitting on the ocean floor. And it's just really, really still. If there's any thoughts that come in, just let them pass by like little fish coming into view, and just swimming gently by. And don't attach to it. Just let it go by. Remain in the stillness. This mind has no thoughts. It's effortlessly still and quiet and calm. So today I'm going to read lesson 38, but I'm not going to read it. I'm going to read it and then use the words to sort of for a meditation. So I'll be using these words, but in a different way, just sort of so that we can realise these words, not just read them, but to have them as an experience. And I'm going to be reading them as if rather than your holiness, my holiness. So as you listen, just really embrace these words and feel them. And first of all, we'll invite the Holy Spirit in to give us this experience, to touch on this experience of this all-encompassing holiness that we are. The Holy Spirit, please be in our mind and illuminate this teaching into our minds. We open up to this experience of holiness. Amen. My holiness reverses all the laws of the world. My holiness is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. My holiness is totally unlimited in its power because it establishes me as a son of God, at one with the mind of my Creator. Through my holiness, the power of God is made manifest. Through my holiness, the power of God is made available, and there is nothing the power of God cannot do. My holiness, then, can remove all pain, can end all sorrow, and can solve all problems. My holiness can do this in connection with myself and with anyone else. It is equal in its power to help anyone, because it is equal in its power to save anyone. If I am holy, so is everything God created. I am holy because all things He created are holy. And all things He created are holy because I am. So my holiness reverses all the laws of the world. There is a holiness within that has no restrictions and is totally unlimited. It has this power to remove all pain, to end all sorrow, and solve all problems. And the reason why it is connected to God. This holiness comes from my connection to God. I have this power of God, and it's made manifest through my holiness. It is beyond every restriction of this world. All the laws of this world seem to be bound by time, space, distance, and limits. And yet this holiness is unlimited. I am not used to thinking of having a power that is unlimited. I'm not used to the idea that I can connect to the power of God within, the power of holiness that reverses all the laws of this world. So through God's holiness, we make this power manifest. Its power is seeing everything as holy. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. This is a statement by the Christ mind telling me about the power of my mind. I'm not used to hearing that I have a power within me that is unlimited. I hear these words, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. I allow my mind to think about this new way of being, this new way of stepping into this idea that I have a power within my mind that is unlimited, that it has the power of God within it, and that there is nothing this holiness cannot do. And so I open myself to this idea that this power will be made manifest through me. There is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God lies in it. So I'm used to thinking in limits. I'm used to thinking I can't do this, I can't do that. But here I have a teaching from the Christ telling me that I have holiness within me that has the power, that is unlimited. This power has no restrictions. It's not limited by time, space, distance, or any limits. It can do things that I'm not even aware of. So let me move more and more into this powerful holiness that is within my mind, that is connected to God. So like a lamp that needs to be plugged into a wall to get the power of electricity for it to shine, I need to connect into the power of God. My mind needs to connect to the power of God, and then this part of my mind that is illuminated like a light is not limited by the laws of this world. In any situation in which I see myself, there is nothing that my holiness cannot do. In any situation involving anyone else where they see themselves, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. we apply the power of our holiness to all problems, difficulties, and suffering in any form that we happen to think of in ourselves or in others. Try to get a feeling of this unlimited, spacious holiness that is within you, within your mind. You might like to think of Jesus when he looked at people. You might like to even think of Bruno Groening when people were around him and were healed. You might like to think of anyone that you know of that if you look at their eyes, you can feel your mind being healed because they see your holiness. Their minds are certain in their healing. And we are entering into that mind where we are certain that the holiness within can dissolve all suffering, all sickness, all pain. That this holiness has no room for anything but love and holiness and spacious awareness of love and all-encompassing love. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. There's no room for uncertainty. It says that any problem, any sickness in myself or anyone else, that the holiness, the power of God within me can heal through my mind. It's unlimited. We're not used to thinking in these ways. This is just such a great lesson of a definitive power within, that it can shine its light, that it looks on holiness wherever it goes. It sees only the holiness. It experiences everything as holy, and divine, and beautiful, and lovely, and soft, and gentle, and kind. It overlooks anything else. It doesn't register anything but love, but holiness. And this mind of holiness is unlimited. It has no limits. My holiness is the answer to every question that was ever asked, is being asked now, and will be asked in the future. My holiness means the end of guilt, and thus the end of hell. My holiness is the salvation of the world and my own. My unholiness is my salvation. My holiness is my freedom. My holiness is unlimited in anything that it can do. When it's connected to the power of God. So any situation I think about, either in myself or someone else, I just say there's nothing my holiness cannot do. My holiness can remove all pain and all sorrow and can solve all problems. Let me go to this power and let me see the holiness. And in me seeing the holiness is a transference of this holiness. Any mind that has accessed this holiness that is unlimited seems to have performed miracles. But I have that same power. We all do. We have this power in our minds. So we'll finish off here with there is nothing my holiness cannot do. 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 Thank you for joining today. I love you. I bless you. I honor you.
Thanks, Kate.